We have all been there before. Do I save money and work out alone, or do I pay for a gym, hoping the monthly fee will guilt me into showing up? Spoiler alert, it doesn't always work. Hi, I'm Evie, and in this episode of the third spring, let's break down the real pros and cons of paying for fitness so you don't waste your time or your wallet. In part 1 of this series on how to get started with fitness, we talked about the pros and cons of self-training at home with bodyweight exercises and no equipment. It is cheap, but has very high barriers to get started. For those who find this option overwhelming, it might be worthwhile to pay for fitness services such as gym membership, group classes, or personal training. In today's episode, let's talk about the different types of fitness services available in Singapore and how you can choose the right option for you. Essentially, all fitness training options are a combination of two main values: access to workout facilities and in-person expert guidance. Access to workout facilities often means access to a workout environment with relevant equipment. In-person expert guidance is where a fitness professional designs your workout program and gives you corrective feedback. Based on these two values, we can classify all fitness training options into 4 main types. The first type is something like low facilities and low guidance. Bodyweight workouts at home, condo gyms, or in the park fit right into this category. It is cost-effective and flexible. You have total control over when, where, and how to exercise. This is a type of training that we cover extensively in the previous episode, so please check it out if you want to be independent in your fitness journey. The TLDR is, this type of training might not be the most ideal for absolute beginners. Moving on to the second type of fitness training option, high facilities but low guidance. In this case, you pay for access for a workout environment with relevant equipment, but you still work out on your own with no expert guidance. There is a wide range of options, from public gyms like Active SG to private no-frill gyms like Anytime Fitness, the Gym Pod, to premium gym chains like Fitness First. There is really no lack of options. Within this category, the gyms vary widely based on prices. Active SG is really the most affordable option out there at $250 to $330 SGD per entry for an adult. I think the most common complaint about Active SG gyms is they tend to be more crowded during peak hours. That means long wait time in between sets, and you might need to share the equipment with many gym goers. Anytime Fitness is a popular option when people want an upgrade from their Active SG experience, because they are pretty accessible with more than 130 locations in Singapore. They open 24/7 and have a good range of equipment. For high-end gym chains like Fitness First and Virgin Active, they can provide a more premium experience with recovery facilities like saunas and ice bath, talking about pampering your body after making it work hard. Do note that most gym chains require you to commit to a contract period, which means no quitting halfway. I had a number of hiccups of this nature with True Fitness and Fitness First, where I got locked into a 1-year contract, but halfway through didn't find the options work out for me. That definitely made the whole beginner's fitness journey so much more challenging and stressful. My take is, for absolute beginners in fitness, this category might not be ideal. But for those who know what they are doing and can keep themselves accountable, you have plenty of options depending on your budget and desire for comfort. Next up on the list is the third type of fitness training option, low facilities but high guidance. In my opinion, this is a very interesting type of training, and is the complete opposite of the second type. When I think of low facilities but high guidance, I think of independent personal trainers. You bring the place and the trainers bring their training expertise to the table. You can work out anywhere, be it at home, in a corner gym, in the park, or Active SG gym. And your trainer can customize a workout program for you, as well as give you in-person feedback on your techniques. It is really an amazing option, provided you can find a suitable qualified personal trainer. New trainers' rates are between 90 and 120 SGD per session, while more experienced trainers' rates can go up to 150. Elite trainers, wait for it, can command a rate that goes as high as 250. Usually, the larger the existing base of clients and the more established their track record, the more expensive their service is. Overall, it is not necessarily the most cost-effective option out there, and it can get pretty challenging looking for a trainer on your own. It is hard for a beginner to be able to tell whether a trainer is good, and you might have to try out a few before you find a suitable one. But if you do manage to find one, it can supercharge your fitness journey at every fitness level. I myself did not have a lot of success looking for a suitable independent trainer in the past because of my budget constraint, and also because for each pairing, there was lots of trial and errors before I could tell whether a trainer and I were compatible. It's a lot like finding a match on dating apps if you ask me. If anyone who is listening has any tips for finding a good independent trainer, please share your experience in the comment section. Another fitness service that I would loosely classify under this category is group classes and boutique gyms such as F45, BFT, and Berries. If you get a membership from a gym chain with group classes and choose to attend only the group classes, you will also fall under this category. For classes, the good thing is there's a fixed program for everyone to follow. For every session, the equipment and exercises are prepared in advance. The beauty of it is we can just focus on showing up and the rest of the workout will follow. It is an excellent option for those with self-motivation issues. The downside is the range of exercises can be limited, many times more cardio-focused than resistance training. And it is harder to track progressive overload, which is a very important concept in strength training. Progressive overload means gradually increasing the load that the body has to resist over time. And without effective progressive overload, you might find that the strength gain is very limited. Personally, as someone with chronic self-motivation problem, I found circuit training at F45 really life-changing. With F45, I just focused on showing up for class, knowing that I didn't have to worry about what workout to do and how to do them in advance. The weekly program was designed in such a way that there is a good mix of cardio and resistance training classes, so as long as I show up diligently, I can fulfill the physical activity guideline easily. For those who are not aware, the physical activity guideline for an adult is to have at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercises and at least 2 resistance training days a week. Of course, the program was not customized to my needs, and tracking progressive overload is not straightforward, but it was a very good starting point for me to get into the habit of exercising and activating my body in different movements. Last but not least, the fourth category is an all-inclusive fitness experience offering the best of both worlds. I'm referring to personal training services as part of a gym. Anytime Fitness, Fitness First, True Fitness, and Virgin Active are some of the popular chains that offer this option. The pros are, you get expert guidance, a fully tailored workout program designed for your goals, and great access to a wide range of workout facilities. Unlike working with independent personal trainers, you generally don't have to worry about the quality of the trainer as much, as they are typically vetted by the gym. However, this is also the highest in cost. You typically pay for personal training service packages, which is somewhere around 100 SGD per session, on top of a gym membership. This option is highly suitable for those who want to and have the budget to invest in their fitness journey. It is similar to learning how to drive at a driving school instead of taking private classes. Think of it like this. Just like any skill, whether it's learning a new language or mastering a craft, you can self-learn, but having a professional guide can truly supercharge your learning at every skill level. A quick recap. All fitness training options are a combination of access to workout facilities and in-person expert guidance. The more you have to DIY, the cheaper it is. And here's a simple way to decide. If you are someone who needs motivation, start with guided options. If you are on a tight budget, work out at home or use public gyms. If you are just getting into the habit, group classes can really help you. And if you are ready to level up, personal training could be worth the investment. More often than not, we end up on a hybrid path as we gain confidence and learn what works for us. For some people, it starts with group classes for that extra push before moving to personal training. For others, it's working with a personal trainer right from the start to build a strong foundation, then transitioning to solo gym workouts. What's important to remember is it's completely normal to not get it right the first time, or even the second or third. Starting a fitness journey is also starting a journey of self-discovery. You'll learn what motivates you, what holds you back, and maybe even face parts of yourself that surprise you. And that's okay. As long as you stay curious, reflecting on why a certain approach works or doesn't work, you will walk away with much more than physical fitness. You will build self-awareness, resilience, and trust in your own growth. That's it for today's episode. I'd love to hear your story. What helps you get started and what you're still figuring out? Drop a comment or message me. And if this episode helped you, hit follow or subscribe to The Third Spring so you won't miss the next one.